Alrighty, today we are lucky enough to be working on a nice 2023 R8 GT. All the carbon, all the nice aero all the way around. Beautiful wing. Nice V10 5.2 in there. One of 333 made worldwide. Definitely appreciate good client bringing her in, letting us check her out today. Just do a quick maintenance service on it. Got some lowers or upper control arms actually on order for it, possibly from some transport damage. We have some hydraulic fluid leaking out of them, so those are on order. But not going to affect the drivability too much as of right now. So client's going to come pick her up, have a little bit of fun with it over the next few weeks, and we will see it again in a couple weeks when parts arrive. What's up, YouTube? It's Ben with BK Speed Shop. Haven't done a lot of filming recently, so I just wanted to show you guys that we are still making progress on the build, and just really wanted to check in. I know that it's been, honestly, probably like a month or more since I made a video, so I definitely want to update you guys. Still have been making off-camera progress, so don't worry, every day counts. We do move forward. We have been making progress towards the end goal. I'm still hoping that I can end up making it out this year to LS Fest, Texas. That's coming up, I believe, mid-May. So definitely want to push to get this done for that. But I'll flip you guys around. We have made a lot of progress recently, but made some discoveries recently that we got some work to do still, so definitely got some work cut out. I'll show you guys that now, and just want to keep you up to date on what's going on. All right, so a couple parts got sent over to get welded because I don't have stuff to weld. Stainless and aluminum. Got my exhaust for my turbo, my little 90 put on there nicely. Got my blow-off valve welded on there on that aluminum. Got my vacuum tubing done to a T to my intake, which actually feeds. This is going to go to my boost gauge, which right now is just draped over there. We'll get to that in a minute. And then a vacuum bypass valve right back here, actually, from Transgo. This has that back there. Let me grab a pic so you guys can see it a little better. This back here has a little check valve built in right here, and it has to face towards the top just so that can seat obviously under vacuum. But this feeds the modulator so that my transmission, my Turbo 400, will shift right. But as you see, there's a pan sitting up here, so we'll get to that shortly. But in the meantime, I did get my crossover pipe put on down there. I got my catch can mounted up here out of the way, so that should work for now. Wastegate is down there, but that's over here, sitting over here for now. Gonna get a different bolt for this and for this V-band, and then I actually have a fitting that just got delivered for that, so that can go to a hole that I will be drilling in my turbo over here for a boost reference port. But other than that, recently, actually I'll show you this. I got my whole headlight harness built and redone because that was mutilated and not in good shape. So got that done. Some nice H4 plugs, which these have built-in running lights and turn signals, so that'll be nice in these, since I obviously got rid of these for my intercooler. So this all runs just up to here for now. I'll wire that just to a plug when I do the rest of my wiring and all my through wiring. But I also got a lube locker rear diff gasket put in. So that fixed that leak. And then we move on to the transmission. So I pulled the transmission pan maybe 2 days ago to put a gasket in, and now mind you, I did like a slight rebuild, just some clutches when I was back in North Carolina, but I did beat it hard and it was ran low on fluid once, so I'm guilty of that, but it did have a little bit of metal in it, and I was just gonna look the other way and send it. But then I looked at the filter and everything that was in it, and it's not in good shape. It's getting pulled. So I went to the store, picked up a transmission jack, and transmission's coming out. That's gonna be a upcoming project this next weekend. It's really not too hard, just need a little bit of time, and an extra hand would help to pull it out. So I'm gonna have a buddy come over and do that. And then that's gonna get sent to a local shop. I'm just gonna get that built so that it'll hold up to, I don't know, we'll say 500 to 1,000 horse. Hopefully aiming for 1,000, but anywhere in that ballpark will be perfectly fine for right now. A stock turbo 400 easily lives to see like 400 horsepower, so shouldn't be too hard to get it done, especially around here for not too crazy expensive. So we'll see, but gonna be looking into that soon and continue making progress. Other than that though, we have still been moving forward, figuring out what I'm gonna do for my gauges. So obviously I have my Holley screen. I have a buddy back in Michigan that's gonna 3D print me a steering column mount for that. So that'll sit right in front of me, so I have that accessible. And then I'm gonna build a plate, like a flat steel plate to bolt into my dash. I'll put my boost gauge and my my fuel gauge on that, just so I have at least those two gauges right there. And then I'm gonna custom up my switch panel, rebuild that, make that work. But I've got some work cut out for me, so I'm gonna get back to it this upcoming next few days and keep making a lot of progress on this. I'm gonna do my best to be better at keeping you guys in the loop and doing some filming along the way. But I wanted to check in and show you guys that hope is not lost and that we are making progress. So the end goal is still hopefully this month we can have it on the road and driving around a little bit. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys posted along the way, and I appreciate the support as always. Thanks.